Hey guys, we have a new crafting video. We made a blade vortex scepter. I want to take you guys through the process of it. Here's the finished product. We have a +1 all spell, +1 phys spell, ace-link spell damage, hatred effect, and redeemer spell double damage. They're both redeemer suffixes. It's relatively straightforward. Let's jump right into it. First step, and the easiest way to obtain +1 all spell by far, you're going to use a 4-socket resonator, use a metallic fossil, a shuddering fossil, a corroded fossil, and a jagged fossil. It's approximately a 1 in 6. This is actually a second scepter. I'm working on a second one because I want to dual wield them. And I did not catch the alteration spamming on the initial scepter. We actually alt spam that one. I think I hit it in like 400 alts, which is very lucky. It's usually like 1 in 2,500. So the first thing, again, get +1 all spell. 1 in 6 with this fossil combo. Metallic, shuddering, corroded, jagged. It's really quick. After that, we prefix can't be changed. Failed cast it. Oh, excuse me. At this point, the scepter was not cleaned up yet. We had the +1 socketed melee. It has attack tag. So what we ended up doing was can't roll caster and null to force it while preserving the +1 all spell. Did that. Our next step was to prefix can't be changed, veiled chaos it. Got kind of unlucky on the second scepter. You have a veiled prefix and an open prefix, which is good because we can block with phys damage, %phys damage. It blocks about 2,000 weight, which makes the unveil about a 1 in 3 success chance. The bad luck was we had filled suffixes, so we had to annul this. You can see we benched phys damage to block with it. Then we go unveil. And we hit it on the very first try. It's about a 1 in 3, but we hit it on the very first try. We got pretty lucky. And then here we have to annul it. We have no choice. There's no more reforge keep prefix. Just have to go for it. Do here. We saved it. Now at this point, we have 2 suffixes. We need clean suffixes and an open prefix for the next step. Is what we do is we prefix can't be changed scour to get rid of the suffixes. Then we multi-mod it, so can have up to 3 crafted modifiers craft. Prefix can't be changed and can't roll attacks. Then we do an aug phys, which forces the +1 to phys spells. Scepter looks like this before you do it. As long as you have the can't roll attack on there. The only available phys prefix we can hit is +1 all spell. So this step is forced. So we aug phys, and you can see it's now +2 scepter with finished prefixes. The next step is to, well, you have 2 options. One, you can try to reforge crit for T1 crit multi. I elected not to do that in this situation because I did an Einhar memory and 80 maps to get a Sacred Blossom to do the aug phys. And I did not want to accidentally fill my suffixes with the crit reforge and have to risk annulling it and potentially starting the entire craft over. So I exalt slammed for multi. The best blocker for that process is this craft, Strength and Intelligence with crit chance. This crit chance blocks all attack crit from rolling. The Strength and Intelligence blocks attribute Strength and attribute Intelligence from rolling. Scepter does not have any dexterity, so it cannot hit dex. This craft blocks 1,800 total weight of the suffix pool. Out of a total weight of, I think it's about 119,000. So this blocks a ton, dude. It blocks so much. Oh, excuse me. I accidentally skipped ahead. Let me go to the other part of this video. This is what I wanted to show you guys. So we actually X-slammed the T1 crit multi. I hit spell crit. I had to gamble annul 50-50. The prefix can't be changed to try to save the crit multi, because my plan was to Redeemer X this with T1 multi and hatred effect. So here, I annulled it successfully. And we're going to go for the Redeemer X. We can see that happening back here. The Redeemer Exalt is about a 1 in 7 for T1 hatred effect, or a 1 in about 3.5 for T1 or T2 hatred effect. We go for the Redeemer X. It does not turn out well, sadly, for us. We ended up with cold exposure, which is bad. You don't want that. That's no good, dude. In previous leagues, you would have sold the scepter at this point and started the entire craft over. Because exalted orbs are cheaper now, you actually have an option to save this craft. And to save the craft, conveniently enough, if we look at the Redeemer suffix pool for the scepter, we have spell double damage chance, which is really great. Tier 2 is equivalent to benchcrafted DD, and Tier 1 is equivalent to Aceling DD on a one-hander. I was fine with T2. This is what we ended with. Conveniently enough, it has a caster tag. So after you have this modifier, you're able to can't roll caster, annul, and X-slam until you get your last mod. And the last mod of interest would either be T1 crit multi or T1 hatred effect. And you can see that process happening in a second. I want to show you the X-slam first for the Redeemer double damage. We hit it here. I think this took me like around 11 X-slams to hit that. Approximately. I was totally fine with this. This is a really good mod. And after that, we need to X-slam with can't roll caster, because we could accidentally hit cast speed or spell crit chance and then have to gamble annul it, and that's not good. You don't want that. So here's the process of X-slamming it. I know in the clip here I just hit it right away, but in reality this took around 55 divines for me to get that. Maybe about 20 minutes. We just burned through divines so quick. Not even 20 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. You have about 1 in... It's a little bit less than 1 in 200 to hit the T1 Redeemer hatred effect. It's really hard. We got extremely lucky, I would say, hitting it in about 55 divines. In total, the scepter ended up costing about 140 divines to finish. About 140 divines. Including divining our suffixes. I hit 5% here and 40% here in about 7 divines. Scepter's great. My plan is to make another one, which I've started already. But we're gonna try to dual wield them, I think. But thank you guys so much for watching. Next time we have a big craft, I'm gonna make another video. Hopefully you guys are learning from these and hopefully they're helpful. Thank you guys again so much for watching. See you in the next video.